welcome. Thank you for joining me again. We're off to meet Travel Fund 69 in Shizer. We actually just met up with Stephanie Barry and had a very nice dinner at the Keg. I just went back to get my camera and batteries and all that stuff. Sort out the data plan issue. That's always something. And now we're on our way. See if we can figure out where they are. But thanks for coming in. We're gonna enjoy a couple of drinks now, it looks like. And the rest of our time in Ottawa. We'll be heading back to Toronto tomorrow. Where not did they go? Okay, I think you said it was one more street the other way. Give me a second. We got the data situation almost sorted. I got to their phone. And get it set. We're in the beautiful city of Ottawa, Canada, our nation's capital, of course. I lost these guys already. I probably walked right out of the area too. Should be good now, if you don't mind refreshing for anybody that's kind of hearing. Should be good. Ran my data plan down, had to top it up and tether the other phone. Thanks for coming in. We're going to meet up with Travel Fund 69 in Shizer in a second here. You get a chance to look around Byward Market area of Ottawa. In the meantime, how are you?
How are you?
Hey, can I ask you a question? You know where the bank or loft is?
Bank?
Bank or loft? Bars? It's okay. It's okay. Thank you, guys. Not sure which one they ended up at. This is the stand where I get my local honey, or I did last year when I was here. Yeah. We'll try going through. He said it was on George, right? I should have looked. Oh, there's Shizer. Let me get back over there. I can't read the chat because I don't have my glasses on either. Maybe this is what he meant. Yeah. Figured I went one street too far, but that's okay. Have Cheeto with you. Good to see you in the house. Yeah, hot chocolate. We'll be getting something for sure. What we just had was a coffee with Cointreau in it, which I've never had before. My first time having that. I don't know what we're in for when we get where we're going here. Do this too, refreshing. It's great. I hear music. What does Shizer say? Then left, yes. Scratch and PPA, thanks for coming in. Summer, thank you. On the right, he said. Oh, go straight, he said. When you're moving around in groups like this, or bar hopping, or whatever you want to call it, I know that plans can change pretty quick. Keep going on my left, eh? Get out of this car's way if I can. The cop, that's wonderful. On my left, there's nothing there. You're not in that place, are you? Oh, it's not either of the places that you mentioned. It must be in here. They're right here. Are they screaming at me through the window? They're not in there. They're in here. Oh, come on, we're playing games now. I'll just wait for... Oh, this. Oh, this is what he said, yeah. Oh, there they are. Okay. Hiding behind the door. Can we get in this door or no? No. Stupidity.
Don't film anybody. Don't film anybody. On yourself. I had to tell you, there would have been a huge...
Okay, are we going to keep them on though or no?
Other people at the bar probably don't care. It's the DJ that doesn't want to be filmed. Yeah, don't film the DJ.
Why don't we just go somewhere else?
Because the only place is open.
It's not the only place. I see people around.
I already got your drink. Right down on the table.
Okay, it's not on. Pardon me.
Yes. Oh, yes. Pass this to him. Dude, they don't have small ones. I'm sorry.
Exercise.
Oh, come on.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
This is...
Drink it slow. Real slow.
When's the last time we
This
had
is
one
what
of
I'm
these?
walking into.
Look, Kevin Kaye's here to say hello. He's here. Yes, he is.
What size is this thing?
It's the 710, right?
How many Coronas is that?
Almost two.
Cheers.
It's a, I think, what did we say in the chat? Was it 24 ounces or something? LC, good, big ups. Sum up Orchidelia to catch your upcoming Thailand strings. Yeah, she's going to be going. That's right. Let me pin that. So you don't have to keep typing that there. Big ups LC, thank you so much.
Thanks for sticking with me. Have Cheeto with you, Joel in the kitchen. Thanks for being here.
He's got a good angle.
Hey, drop your line.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. 24 minutes. Good to see you guys. Yes.
Funny how quick you can freeze.
The good thing about this, the bartenders and everybody here, absolutely awesome too. I love this place. I love it. Love it. Have you been anywhere else in the past 12? That's the only thing.
Pardon me for a second over there.
Oh, yes. I mean, there's like a good office down here, but
So Kev, I was actually on the other side. We started out at the table right by the front door.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. We're always here. So I said, let's go on the other side of the bar. So we did that, but like within 5 minutes, every 5 seconds, someone kept coming up and hey man, let's go on the other side. Let's go on the other side again. You know? So I'm like, yeah, this is done. It's all good. How's your debt collection going, Jeff? Probably need to be on that this week. Absolutely. And there was nothing in the mail. Kevin checked the mail for me. Didn't show up. So
that's a part of being
Tuesday,
in business at
I'm
all,
getting
right?
in my car. I'm gonna assume not tomorrow, but Tuesday I've got a few meetings. Tuesday I'm screw that. I'm going right there. Machinist, how you doing?
So then we're gonna charge, or what are we doing?
Tuesday LC, I'm on that, man. Yeah. Freak. Can't believe that. Kenner's sleeping at that. I don't know. Yeah.
Hopefully it's charging.
Kenner's always watching. Sometimes, I mean, it depends, right?
I don't know whether we're gonna remain here or if we're gonna head anywhere else.
Yeah, don't know, yeah. I mean, if something is actually open,
I'm thinking like it's not really much open.
yeah.
Of course, Jeff's streaming also, but we wanted to get one in while we're here.
Show, yeah, that would be cool, yeah. Oh, you know the one way, I mean, the only way that we can do is look it up and see the time that it's open or so, yeah.
I'm trying to
Identify as a bird and flock off. Yes, I like that. Yeah, Yasmin in the house. Cheers, Yasmin. Cheers.
Seems to be a reunion or anniversary. There was a couple of organized gatherings
Yes.
and demonstrations, but no trucks or anything like that. It's not a protest of its own.
Close to the hotel.
Not
yeah.
Freedom Convoy remix or anything like that.
As I said, it's not fighting. We were more of a celebratory anniversary.
Coastal Water, good to see you in the house. Tiffany Johnson, Lava Shark, thanks for being here. I'm here with Shizer, XIZOR. I'm sure he'll come in the chat at some point. And Jeff from Travel Fun 69. We're all in Ottawa, Canada.
There's a guy outside. I can't see that. Or was there? I don't know. Fry TV Now, big ups. I identify as a conspiracy theorist. And my pronouns are I told you so. My pronouns are I told you so. I like
Thanks
that.
everybody for hanging out.
Do we need some light on us or are we good? Right? Big ups. I don't know.
lots of it
It is not bad. I mean, I can show them step one, but it's probably good. Queenie in the house, thanks for the super chat. Not necessarily very much appreciated.
I'll tell you, we're warm right now. The Kaye had this. They had this special called the Kansas City Steak, and if I understand right, it's a New York strip, but it's got the bone in. It's like 18 ounces.
This is
with
the step
lettuce.
one light. It goes 3 times or 2 more times brighter than that.
Yeah.
How's that? Is that better or just don't use the light?
Right now.
Oh, it makes you guys better on mine.
Yeah.
This is the lowest possible light setting. It's blinding. This is the DJI.
You have blue eyes.
Light. I'll show you how bright it is. Watch. I'll just show you. I'll show you how bright it is. Look, there's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. And it changes color. It's blinding, yeah.
That's cool. He's using the DJI Osmo 6.
And that's off. And this is on. Lowest setting.
Let me just push yours over a little bit.
Yeah.
You adjust it. I'm just going to get to the edge of the table.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah. Maybe thing doesn't want to be associated with. Maybe we're recognized. I know those guys.
Last time we were here, walking the street.
Yeah.
And so one guy, a group of three guys, those guys, and we were walking around, and the 2 friends wanted to hog the street. And the one friend was, know, keep that on me. And his friends were like, ah! But it was like, man, what a hit and miss situation.
Yeah.
No light was
man,
fine.
thanks for coming in.
Light not necessary, better off. So light's not necessary. It is way brighter, yeah, but what's better? Off was good. It doesn't really matter. The phone cameras are pretty good.
Phone must be good in low
They're
light.
very, very good, yeah.
Jeff's using a Samsung S22
actually, I mean,
Ultra.
if at all possible, I prefer not to look at the light, but I mean, it actually doesn't matter. Okay, so let's,
No, look at it. Just look down.
yeah, let's see how that goes. So we're looking at it here.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at it.
Yes.
I can't look at it because.
Oh, okay. So I mean, if we don't need it, it doesn't bother me, but yeah, we'll leave it off if we don't need it. Yeah.
So thanks for coming in. I just wanted to say hello. Again, we're double streaming here.
Good. Yeah, it doesn't make much difference. Slight, more the background, it makes a little more reflection off my head. All right, here we go.
That's fine.
Oh, that's fine.
The shine on
looking
Jeff's
at
head
it.
again is in full force.
Who?
The shine is full force now. Or
Oh,
what?
this shine. It is a little warm in here. We might overheat soon, but I don't know when.
Oh,
It's probably coming. I don't know. But
possible.
yesterday was hotter than today, especially in the. I'm also wearing a thicker shirt. Yesterday
Yes.
wasn't. So thanks, Brandon. Thank you.
yeah, it's a typical pub. Looks like it's been here a while.
Huge. LC, look at the size of these ears.
These are out of control. I don't even know how I'm going to do it, to be honest with you. I usually have half of what Jeff has, more or less.
One,
Peter Dell, good to see you in the house. Thanks
three.
for coming in.
LC. I get a big one.
Oh, possibly, yeah. I mean, those lights, it depends, right? Depends on what look you're going for, too. Those lights right in your eye could be something else. But
Sometimes it bothers you.
the beers do flow. Yes, it's a different kind of a stream for me, but we're in Ottawa, and it's the anniversary weekend of the Freedom Convoy, so I'm with Travel Fun 69 and Shizer, and we want to go out and enjoy our time while we're here. Ottawa is about 4 hours away from Toronto, and another hour and a half away from Niagara. It is grown-ups.
He is very much grown-ups. Big grown-ups.
I'm gonna go ask the DJ to play Hadaway.
What? For sure, we're getting.
Roland Hess, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in.
Jamming
Oh,
to
nice.
JBL song, says Mark.
Nah,
Mark, big ups. Maybe one more chance.
I don't think there's enough vibrant language in Jeff's music for this.
Oh, yes, right. I have it expanded. Yeah. Curly 8, Matt, Chavez. LC.
There you go, Peter Dell. Yes, Peter Dell's from Australia. Do they have these?
Can you bring me back an Ottawa souvenir? Ottawa souvenir. Oh my god, look at my bags. I haven't slept, so.
That's true, yeah. Jeff's
Look at my bags. Look at my bags. Or actually, the lights, in all fairness, the lights, the lights shining down on my head. So, there, look at the difference. Bags, gone. Yeah, it's the light above my head. It's not, come on. Trying to make myself look worse. I gotta love Apple, Apple autocorrect. Oh shit.
What the fuck?
God. Lincoln Kaye,
Oh,
yes.
so snap. On the LC. LC, not necessary very much appreciate LC. Keep it, to make sure that we are not dehydrated and rehydrated. Side of the game, LC, absolutely not necessary. Cheers. That just means, to keep rehydrated. Cheers. LC, what the heck? LC, cheers.
Cheers.
LC, massive sub up to LC's channel, link in Kaye. And great. You can drop your link and all that lovely stuff. I pinned Orchidillias based on I know you would want me to, but thank you so much.
I would show everybody around the place, but Jeff came out to warn me just as I was arriving. Sometimes we go to places and always want to be mindful. Not everybody wants to be filmed. So
they were pretty polite. On this, I think we're pretty
we're
pretty
fine here
good on
for
this
just
side.
on us.
Very
Yeah.
good on this side.
Yeah, nobody can see anything.
And bartender, like, they're all cool. They're all cool.
There's any number of reasons why somebody that might not want to be seen, might be in a place they're not supposed to be in, or might be a conflict of
And we
interest.
don't care. We're respectful. We don't care. I had no gummies tonight since
Is it gummy challenge night, bro?
Don't worry about my link. All good, chef. Dude, I'm just hey, it's all good, brother. LC will be streaming very soon too. I think a week or under a week now, right?
Oh yeah, he had to wait it out for a minute.
He's
Yeah.
in a bit of a break.
I'm always happy when Akon makes money.
He always pays his bills.
Yeah, thank you, Yasmin. I am going to stream the drive. I don't do a lot of those right now, but it is a long drive, so we'll see how interesting it is. Everything will be snow covered.
Huge beer ups. I mean, jeez, these are huge.
Yeah, we have to go separately, Yasmin. When we came up here, Jeff arrived back from his vacation a few hours later than it would have been possible to meet up with me to go. But I wanted to make sure that I was not late. I didn't want to miss the morning on Saturday.
So,
He made it anyway.
We're just having fun. So you can be here live. They're asking, is this song copyrighted?
Probably.
Rap is a lot of copyright.
It doesn't matter because
We don't care. This is
15 out of the 30 songs he's going to play are all going to be copyrighted.
And it's one of the disappointments. Not everybody can watch, but this is why you gotta be there. The people that win are the people that are live, watching it live, because sometimes I go live, we go live, and the stream is simply just not there after.
That's right.
And sometimes it's not worth to edit it. At least for me, like to pay Kevin and for Kevin to spend his time editing a live stream, unless it was spectacular. But not too many people go back and rewatch a live stream.
Well, it's 2023 now. It's time for a raise. Don't I make like $1,500 an hour?
That's,
So we have to maximize the value of it.
See? It's expensive, man. He's not cheap.
That's why they pay me the big bucks, boy.
We've been checking to do another live next Friday. Oh, nice, LC. Jimmy Kaye and House Cheers. Thanks for reading Ginger last night as well. Yep, dude. Sometimes I say, I'm like, hey man, I'm going there. I'm like, oh, I gotta show up. As soon as I got back to the hotel, I throw my stuff on I plugged everything in, and I just laid there for a second. I'm like, okay, I had my phone in my hand. I gotta go to Ginger Bella's, and I froze in time. Bro, I froze in time. I passed out.
We were up later last night than I thought we would be. It must have been 2 or 3 by the time we actually
And
went.
you did fall asleep before me.
Oh, as soon as I hit the pillow, I
Maybe
snored.
for 1 minute. I remember hearing you go, and then I went right after.
See how he puts it? I remember hearing you fall
go,
asleep.
and then I passed out right after. Pinto Beans, good to see you.
Kristen must have love it. Oh yeah, I do that kind of snoring where I like gasp and sound like I'm choking and everything. It's got to be fun for everyone.
Yep. Yeah. $15 an hour. What else do you do besides edit videos? That would be that question, right?
Yeah.
Right, Shaquille O'Neal?
Oh, I heard the best line today. I think it was from War Campaign, I think it was. And he goes, I'm not good at putting things together. I'm good at watching people put things together. There you go. That's my line, yes. I'm not good at working with Jeff. I'm good at watching Jeff work. Yeah.
When in doubt, rant and delete. Rant and delete. Hey, big ups, rant and delete.
That's
like
true.
that.
I might steal that line too.
That's good.
There we go. You've already said too much, so you say whatever and delete.
I'd have to look into that, Peter Dell, if it says that
that's what
YouTube
it is,
advertising
Mick88.
is
Yeah, thanks.
a traffic source.
I wonder if I can easily just screenshot this here.
I'd have to go in and have
for
a
that,
look. I'll look through a couple of mine and see if I can figure that out.
Thanks, Mick8080. I just screenshotted that. I'm going to look at that later. I don't know if I've
They've
heard
moved
from that
a
lady
couple
yet,
of things
so.
around now, so they
Thank
might
you,
have
thank you.
renamed a couple of things to go along with that as well. They talk about ads on our watch pages now, and they talk about shorts, advertising as well.
Order a stoplight. Yes, stoplight.
That must be another drink, is it? Well, probably, yeah.
Man, we got big Coronas, man. We're on a delayed situation. We got 2-in-1. It's a 2-in-1 day so far.
How many ounces is this thing, man?
I think 24. Is it?
710. So yeah, this is 2.
This is almost. Is this?
Yeah,
almost, this is a
355
little
is 2. It's double.
So this is a little smaller than a Chuck scooter.
Well,
Is it? It kind of makes sense, maybe. I think so. I think so.
that's excellent, Peter Dell. Was it a shorts video or no?
What was it called?
Which one? Oh, stoplight. Stoplight. I don't know. Find out what's in it.
I'd bet. If
There's
somebody
gotta be
said
a
order it,
stoplight.
yeah. Oh, the Corona is it 7%? Oh no, it's
No,
only
it's,
4.6.
4.6, yeah.
Oh, it's not even hardcore.
It's gonna be.
See, we only ever drink
Water
Coronas
change.
because I like beer that tastes like water with a little bit of beer.
Right? Let's go, Ben, and cheers. Let's go hit that bar. Yeah, we're at the bar, brother.
I got it.
We're at the bar, brother.
I don't drink very much at all.
Big Coronas with us. Like,
That's it. Exactly.
these are not normal.
Oh, look
size
at this!
Coronas.
Wow. Can you mind us
Oh,
show
look
that?
at that colorful drink. What is that?
That's Shizer showing us what a stoplight is. That's really cool. Thank you.
Big Ram Singh, I think she took some meds or whatever. She feels a little bit better, but she's here to chat.
3 different shots.
Drone footage.
shots. Oh, God. Cameras on this side.
Yeah, I'm interested, Peter Dell, to figure out. I'm going to go through some of my stuff and see what I can find.
Gotta tilt it.
Maybe I'll have an answer by the time we do our tuber chat on Tuesday. Might be an odd time for you,
Stoplight.
but the next time you can get in there.
Green,
It's
yellow,
3 vodka shots.
Oh!
Long tube, good to see you in the house. Cheers.
That's
I'm not doing it.
we've been drinking for hours already.
Oh yeah, see,
With Stephanie.
When-
So we really have to pace yourself. It's going to be a disaster.
when we went for dinner, we had a couple
She
of
killed
drinks
us,
while we
man. She
were there.
killed us.
I had a couple. They had a couple of couples of couples.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we already had a lot of drinks.
Can't see. Oh yeah, no, you said
This isn't our first drink. It's like our 7th, 8th.
Who gets tips at the end of the night?
There you go, honk tube, yeah.
Out in the cold out the
Oh, Coach Jerry, thanks for coming in.
Cheers.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I'm always
It's,
good. I'm out with Shizer and Travel Fun 69 Jeff here, and we're just enjoying the couple of hours that we have in Ottawa. We didn't want to rush out of here after things happened earlier today.
Oh,
We
yeah, it's
want
all
to
good.
enjoy
Yeah, no,
a couple
Brandon's
of
cool. I
hours.
think he was explaining that before.
We'll head
but,
back
yeah,
tomorrow.
he's good. He's good. Yeah. But and I'm never after him. I'm just after hanging out, having a good time and partying in another city, and we just might as well live stream. Yeah.
Yeah, that year went by pretty quick. It's hard to believe because we're right back. I just literally walked by. I got to go by the stand tomorrow and get some local honey.
Talk to Shizer for about 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
I should be getting it closer to where I live, but I'll get it from here while I'm here.
All right.
I tend to stick to things that I know. If I find something that I like, I'll stick with it for literally a decade. Shizer's holding down the fort again. When we were on the hill today, covering the convoy footage, Shizer was holding the Travel Fun 69 stream for quite a while, actually.
Yeah. What's going on here?
Yeah, Stella's a popular beer here. Apparently Heineken is the most popular in the world, possibly still. And Stella is something that a lot of places that I've worked in have used as an alternate if they're not going to use Heineken. Yeah, no, Coach Sherry, I have to be honest with you. So I did those walking streams.
DJ doesn't want to be filmed here.
And then I got
Keep the camera on us.
a little bit sick. I wasn't feeling sick, but I had like a sinus infection. I was coughing. I had and then barely a voice. So I won't go to the gym if I've got anything. I'm not going to spread germs, stuff like that. And then so I'm just using that as an excuse more than anything. But right at the moment that I thought I was better, I lost my voice for no reason. And it was gone for days. So I missed like 2 weeks of everything. So I haven't been back on the treadmill, and I have every excuse in the book not to. But out here the last 2 days made up for a little bit of that because we were out for 6 hours at a time walking and walking and walking. Fry TV Now, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in here. Fry TV Now does some restreaming, and they cover a lot of different YouTubers. And Spirit in the Sky Blue, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in.
Cheers.
Hanging out with a couple of lads here while we enjoy our time in Ottawa. I've always enjoyed the small amount of time I've been able to be here.
Literally.
Oh, this is
Yeah, it seems like it, Coach Sherry, everywhere, like all over the planet. It seems like everybody's been sick over the last like 3 months. And for a while at a time.
I will. It won't even go down. It won't even go down.
Yeah, I should be good for a while. I usually don't get anything horrible going on for long periods of time, and then should be good for many months. Knock on wood.
How's Portland with Tire? Oh, I see. Yep.
We're enjoying monster size.
Hey Jeff, any flexing?
They're all crazy. I just want to crack a beer and just.
An honorary Canadian, yeah. Fry TV Now probably is, yeah.
I'm trying to catch up. How's Cobble? Haven't talked to him.
And thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for those thumbs up. They really do help as well. Tomorrow I'll film the drive, or I'll intend on filming the drive on my way home to Toronto. So if anybody's around that feels like keeping me company, I'll appreciate that as well. Should be 4 hours or so again. And Makeup Mom and Son, my dear friend, thank you for coming in.
Yeah, okay.
And then, HonkTube, Fry TV Now does a lot of restreaming. That's become more popular over the last little while too.
JBK, yeah, I don't know. The chicken.
Be working. It might snap actually
Oh yeah. All right, there we go. We caught up. Let's ask. Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna try something here. I gotta get in front of the whole camera.
Dog Moscow house.
I can change what I want. Hopefully it holds itself together.
Please thumb it up, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Thumb it up, guys. Massive ups. That's right. I don't do construction work with my arms. What's that? Oh shit! It's on Main Street. Look, it's on Main Street.
Ah, yeah, there we go.
We're on. We're on Main Street. It's too much to flip the camera. It's too much to flip the camera. Here we go. It's on. What is it? CTV News. CTV News right now. Right in a second. If this is, I don't know if this
See that
is
television?
There you are. You're right there.
I was right there.
You were on the news. Jeff was on the news.
I'm gonna have to rewatch this one. What was I doing? Just standing there?
Talking on the
They film me. They just film me on the news. I'm watching the news right now. That's so crazy. We're on the big screen.
We had to
All right, Kevin's showing right now. Yeah, it's a little too much. They're talking about the.
CTV News.
Oh, it's Ottawa. CTV News Ottawa. I have to find that later, guys. CTV News Ottawa. It's live right now. We just saw it right
Look
now.
at this.
Yeah. So they're still talking about the convoy.
The police and all.
Yes. I'm looking at it right now. My melon was just on the news, but maybe for a quick. I just saw it. I wonder how they're going to put the spin on that one, but we'll see. That's funny. Someone download that clip.
Remember the little trucks?
2 arrests.
Oh, the arrest. Look, this is from yesterday. They made the whole. 2 arrests.
But were
No,
any
that's
of the
false.
things that they're reporting having
Like
anything to
17
do with the
parking
actual
tickets?
protest?
That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. Why would they have to say about 117 parking tickets were handed out? So almost everybody drove down. Drove there?
Yeah, and how
was
did
that?
so? First of all, they're admitting there was at least that many people there because there's that many cars
Right,
there.
right.
Most of the cars would have had more than one
Look
person.
at the lines.
It's interesting how they do this. So
Yeah.
what they're
2 people arrested.
what
No,
they're
they were
likely
arrested.
reporting.
Initially arrested and released. Why did they say arrested and released? No, because that ruins their story.
Likely
Oh my
what they're
God.
saying on the mainstream media, we're all like up in arms over here.
I didn't see the other points.
is
I didn't see other.
they're
other
likely
points.
reporting how many like parking tickets and arrests and things like
There's 2 or
that
3 more
were
points
done
after that.
in the area today,
watch
or
that.
maybe
Someone
even
clip
in the
that.
city today. How on
know
earth
it's
could
on
you
the website.
possibly know which cars were driven by people in the protest? How
Right.
it's
How do you know
impossible
that we were there?
to know
It's
that.
a lie. It's a lie. Oh, this car belongs to a.
The way they get around with it is by we're just saying like so we'd have to listen to that broadcast, but 100 what did they say 117 parking tickets, is that the right
117
number?
parking tickets handed out. So we, out of half the people that were there, everybody parked.
Well, they're making
illegally?
it sound like there was 10,000
But-
people there because
Yeah.
they only found some of the cars, right?
Right.
Did they find? Come on.
It is so.
I'll tell you what. Here's what I'll do. Just to be a good sport about it, I promise you, I never lie. I will
You guys
go
can
and
watch it yourself.
if I have a
It's right
parking
there.
ticket on my truck, I will show it to everybody. But I guarantee you I don't because my truck is parked somewhere where
Orchid was watching it.
they
and
would
she
never
says,
have seen
"Wow,
that."
I gotta hear what they were saying. I'm gonna have to watch it. I'll watch it tonight. We will watch it. By the way,
see how heated I
I
get
have
over
3
this
media
stuff.
channels that I have to watch that I had sent to me. I will watch it and see what they're saying.
My friends who are with me all the time are seeing a different side. I start snapping about this stuff.
We'll have to see.
Mr.
Have
Fulton
to check
Raz,
the
good to
CTV
see you in the house.
Toronto too. There might be another one too as well.
Oh, that's
they
excellent.
might have
Mr.
covered
Fulton
the,
Raz won another basketball game. That's excellent news. Mr. Fulton
What
Raz
news
is
was
somebody
that?
I've been with for about 3 years now. He often brings good news into the chat. There's our cousin over there.
I mean, look at this. What a situation. My God. Oh, you have the
That's
link
funny.
for that. Machinist,
Remember the
drop
fun
it.
thing?
Yeah. Machinist, thanks.
They're showing snow on the news. Winter storm hits the capital is newsworthy.
Yeah, that's
Like that meme that we saw today about the snow.
Yeah.
Snow hits Toronto. Yeah. It snowed in Ottawa today, guy.
Yeah, it's funny. That machinist. If you want to drop that link, go ahead, buddy. You don't have to ask me.
The
You don't have to
Freedom
ask me.
Convoy
Funny stuff.
anniversary weekend
I
participants
just saw it now. It's funny
were
stuff.
so destructive that our biggest other news story is that it
It's
snowed.
Snow. Top story. Ooh.
Killer Gaming, Kaiser Gaming YT, good to see you in the house. That's Chris's Clever Craft with another channel. It's good to see you here. We're just enjoying
That's
a
so
little
funny
bit of
that
time
we,
in Ottawa. It's the anniversary weekend of. We're not kidding either. We're watching the television on the side.
Big Corona ups. Massive Corona.
The headline on the screen literally was
God.
"Snowstorm hits the capital," or
Right?
sorry, winter storm hits the capital. But we're we have been here to cover what was happening on Parliament Hill for the anniversary weekend of the Freedom Convoy, and we're just enjoying a couple of hours out. We had a meal earlier.
If Machinist can, then that's cool. Oh yeah, sorry. Machinist just dropped the link. Thank you, Machinist. He just dropped the link if you want to check it out. I don't know what they're saying, but yeah.
Thanks everybody for hanging out. Basically, Peter Dell, Jeff and I work together all the time. Orchidelia, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in.
You gotta watch the ad first. You know.
This angle's better because it covers my chins perfectly. I gotta do something quick, man. I've gained so much weight this year, it's getting alarming.
Long tooth, very long. So big.
Peter Dell, Jeff and I work together all the time. We've known each other for years and years and years and years.
You gotta watch 2 ads.
But a couple days a week, we work together outdoors in the good weather months. And then I also run his channels for him, producing videos and the overall aspects of all
Lots of
that
propaganda in that video, The machines, Thank you, sir. Here we go. We got it.
Thank you, Arcadelia. And thanks everybody for hanging out. Like I said, we're just out enjoying some time. I've enjoyed all my time in Ottawa. It's a beautiful, warm, welcoming city. And I've been lucky to be here a few times now. So we'd be heading out in the morning, but we decided to stay the extra night, just not to be stressed out, take our time tomorrow. Monday's not a big day for me. It's a big day of driving anyway, so might as well drive from here.
Oh, it's a different video. Oh, this video's different than Machinist, I think.
Not the one that was on.
Yeah, it wasn't the one
For
that we
everybody
just saw.
with a channel, in the chat here right now, you can just type exclamation mark link in any of my channels or Jeff's channels. So I use Final Cut. I started a few years ago with just iMovie, but I got into Final Cut not too long
Oh, maybe it's
after.
not posted yet because it was just.
So I use that all the time. I'm just a Mac advocate. I have like Macs
Machinist,
all the time.
maybe it's not updated yet on their website.
This is probably like.
Okay,
Yeah, Orchidelia, you know that I don't bother getting
the video
into
was just too long.
that
They're coming
stuff.
back. They're coming back.
Freaks Market, good to see you in the house. Thanks for
Oh
coming
yeah.
in.
Okay, so there's an.
Trudeau was talking about it.
Yeah, it's an older video. Yeah, okay.
It was like this weekend.
It was from yesterday.
Yeah.
That's okay. That video will be available soon.
Jeff's channel's much different than mine.
Cheers. Feel free to in the chat.
And hopefully everybody's doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yasmin, I wish I wouldn't. I wish I would learn, first of all,
still
not to
watching
eat or
it, though.
drink in the
Maybe
truck at
we're
all.
trying to see.
I had the thing detailed in the summer, and it looks just
haven't
as
seen
bad
this
as it
video.
was before it was detailed. But
Still seeing it. We're still watching it.
I will usually have something. I do
That was Saturday.
quite a
Yeah,
lot
that's
of
yesterday.
drives, usually an hour and a half, 2 hours, a couple
That
times
was
a week
definitely
as a
yesterday's
minimum.
video, but that's okay. Against Machinist.
I got to learn to either not do it at all or just have water in there. Thank you, Kaiser Gaming YT.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah, we had to. We have to eat anyway, and we're in town, so of course we figured we'll make a little bit of a night of it, right? We met up with a woman who's in Jeff's streams all the time, and went out for dinner. She treated all of us to a steak dinner over at the Keg, which was unbelievably
A couple of
generous.
people,
And
but
then
117.
we're just continuing the night for a little
so
while
that is a
longer.
little
I say a little while. We'll probably end up
Yesterday's
closing one of these bars, but we'll see.
Oh my! People
I love
are
those
scared.
robots, Fried TV Now. So I have a couple channels, but I use
They're yelling and screaming and
I
protesting.
use all
Look
four
at
of them:
these lines.
Bottissimo, Streamlabs, Stream Elements, and Nightbot. I like different ones for different reasons, but then again, if one of them goes down, you've got another one to make up for it and things like that. Kaz Crafts and more from the UK. Good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, we're gonna show it. Pause it when you can. Pause it when you can. Pause it when you can. Show everybody. Oh, there you are. Oh, there. Show the. Hey, to the left. To the left. Yeah. Right there. Oh, who's that guy with the red gloves?
On the news.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was yesterday, not today. That was yesterday.
Yeah, all good
Yeah,
Fried
we got
TV
that
now. I'm
free
looking
cake
forward
with
to
the super chats.
seeing more of what you do.
We are
The
Canadian
winter months allow us a lot more
Snow.
YouTube time, or at least me in particular.
And,
When I'm editing, I use dual monitors, but one of them I'm working on, and the other one I usually have like 4 streams going. I don't re-stream, I'm just like watching other people's streams and hanging out.
Full view, yeah. No, I'm not. That was yesterday. I saw another one of me in there again today. So that was yesterday's actually. That was the wrong video.
Oh, I'm sure there's lots.
There's
well,
there's
anything
tons.
that they caught, there wasn't a lot of people, so they had to have caught us like many times.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you.
That's so funny. So yeah, thanks Machinist. That was cool. I didn't see that one either. But so the one that was just live on CTV Ottawa now, I imagine they probably post that after their story, so it'll be on there probably tonight on the website for you to rewatch.
Probably.
I think it's too soon to rewatch that.
Can we clip their stuff? And
Oh, can we? Yeah.
if I'm in their stuff, I will clip it and put shorts up.
Yeah. What lies they were spewing on the news? Yeah, they talked about it. And they said a couple of dozen people, but yet there was 117 and 88 or 80 something the first day, and it's 117. How
This
does
is
that
why
add up?
we
A couple
go
of-
like to this thing to point our cameras so that we can show everybody exactly what really is happening. So that when the news says, "Oh, there was this many people,"
There was
somebody who cares enough could
36
say,
people there.
"Well, why don't we go and watch and see
They
another
said
camera?"
36 people there.
At some point,
Oh,
there was
sorry.
probably 300,
24 to
but I'm
36
sure that's the most. It didn't
couple
look like there
dozen
was
is
any
24,
more than
not
that.
36.
But I've said it a million times, especially from last year. The news will come, they'll park down the street and put their camera far away. They angle it so that they're only showing
How many
certain
cars
things.
did the 24 people bring? A couple of dozen is 24 people. So 24 people brought how many cars down there to get parking tickets?
I've seen a little bit. I don't want to make it sound better than like I want to make myself sound like I've watched more than I have. Certainly not. But I will definitely be going to check out more of what you're doing, and I appreciate you coming in here as well. I know you, of course, from Just Stuff, right?
Clip there from Machinist.
Oh yeah.
Pecan butter vid, eh? I will go and look at that. I'm curious what you have to say about that. I don't know if it's anything like what I'm thinking about, but I have a lot of friends who have homesteading channels, and a lot of them make their own things like jams and almond butter and things like that, right? So I wonder if that's what you're talking about.
Doing pretty good on the Corona side of the game.
But I will go see that. Actually, I'm screenshotting my chat right now just so that I can save that.
I gotta go.
That's the extent of how I use the technology. You would think I'd be somebody who would use like every feature of everything and be advanced, but I really don't. I tend to be pretty primitive when it comes to the features on the phone. So when I see something that I need to keep, I just put it as a screenshot and then go back over my photos when I have a few minutes.
A couple dozen and a half, right? Jefferson Park.
Oh, Yasmin Wu, yeah. 4:50 in the morning. I wonder what time it is for Peter Dell right now. He's in Australia if he's still here. Kaz's Crafts and More, 4:52
Have a red in the
in the UK.
reporter tonight have a red jacket.
It's interesting for us. It is.
Not sure. There was a lot.
I didn't see a red jacket on it.
That video was the one that you dropped was from yesterday. Yeah.
I forget. Yes, so forgive me. I
The
forget.
footage was from yesterday. All of the footage. The footage from today that we saw just now was from yesterday and today. It was a compilation of both.
I think we were out for a good 5-6 hours
But-
both days.
Yeah,
There's a lot
cheers.
there. And thank you for those of you who've already seen some of the stuff.
Cheers.
And I'll leave them up. There's a lot of comedy. You have
Let's
to
go
be
see this
warned.
movie.
Of course, my friends who know me well enough know that the
I may.
comments on those videos are much different
They're
than
a little
most others,
slower
but
than
it does get pretty
That's okay. We
comical.
were drinking
The worst
way
stuff
before this.
gets held by
I'm still-
YouTube
so
anyway,
I'll
so I
get
just
refill.
leave it held. I don't bother putting that out. Sometimes I let a few go,
Oh,
even
drop
if they're
another one.
hostile,
Drop
just so
another
that
clip.
the
Machinist will
other
check that
people
one out.
can go and they can argue it out if
Check
they
it
want,
out.
right?
Machinist, thank you. We're checking the next
But I
clip
try
out.
not to engage myself too much with the nonsense. They don't come back anyway. If somebody comes in and just
saran
gives you
wrap on
trolling
the tent.
hatred stuff, they're gonna
That's all I
disappear.
All right, here we go. The saran, they were talking about, they're making fun of the saran wrap around the tent, or whatever they're going to say.
Trouble
Let's
with
see,
your
let's see, let's see.
energy company, Kaz's Crafts and More. And Ivan from Kitchener, Ontario, thank you for coming in, another fellow Canadian. I live close to Niagara Falls, so I try to get out there occasionally and live stream as well. It's a beautiful city.
Parliament Protective Services. Yeah, made. Oh, here we go. This is the one? Is this the one? Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, we'll have to go back and watch a little bit of the.
Oh yeah, this is it. This is today. This is today. And yes.
Let's see what they say. I was gonna clip a short out of a TV show that I was working on as a production assistant. They used my truck in the show. It's called Close Encounters. So season 2, I forget which episode it is. I have it. What's your if I'll get copyright for that? I'll take a chance on it.
Now it's a lot of jib jab.
I don't recommend that behavior to anybody else, but I might try.
So hang on, we're going to show that.
It's cool when you see like television or movies, right? I know it's corny, but it's still
there we go.
cool.
Pause
Like,
that.
hey,
Look at
there's
this,
my
guys.
truck right
Watch
there.
this, watch this. Here we go, guys. Look, two
there you go,
arrests,
yeah.
117 parking tickets, 47 provincial offenses, and 19. I can't. All the play buttons in the way. Towed vehicle. 19 vehicles towed.
Do you mind if I show that?
Yes, no, yeah, show it.
I just want to show the one number. Scheiser's phone is allowing me here. My battery's not working.
Tickets,
To
19
show.
vehicles towed. 47
Pardon me. I don't have my
provincial
thing
offenses.
flipped. 117 parking tickets.
That's bullshit. Yeah.
But they're also not saying that there was 117 people there. I don't think.
Machinist, that was the clip. That was
Jeff
the one,
and Scheiser will have had a few. I barely touch anything. This is rare for me. This is like a double-sized Corona. But I had a couple. I'm trying to think. What did I actually have? I think I only had a couple. I had the coffee and the beer, didn't I?
You're good.
Yeah.
You're very good.
I always am very, very tame. My doctor asked me if I drink a lot once, so now I don't anymore.
I will get a. Well, since everybody's slow, I'm gonna refill. That's okay because after tonight, I get a little bit of a break from drinking.
I gotta see if I can get my battery situation sorted out here. It doesn't seem to
So
want
most
to
people think, oh,
cooperate.
Jeff's drinking a lot every day. And I'm like, because you see me drink on YouTube for these streams. I mean,
Oh, it seems like it's every day, but it's not
it's
though.
absolutely not.
Oh, most days we don't even drink. We used
no,
to.
we used to do it. We used to
We used to-
barbecue and drinking. Now we don't.
We used to have a beer, or like I would have one, he'd have
One
two,
or two
but we'd have
beers
one
a
or
day,
two
but-
while eating, like almost daily on work days.
Yeah.
But for the longest time, I don't even
No.
remember the last time we sat down and had a drink like that.
Phone's overheating. I'm gonna unplug it.
Pardon
just
me
to
while
cool
I-
it down. Hang on.
I'm trying to change
Plug
my
it.
cables here
Anna
again.
Curry. Thanks for the truth.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you, Anna. Massive ups.
You're awesome.
Not necessary.
Whether the
Appreciate it. We
phone's
love you, Anna.
charging.
And,
There
wow.
it is. Okay, should be charging now. Should be good. I don't know
you
what's
so much,
wrong.
Anna.
You know, it's a big frustration.
Hey,
I can't tell you how many
It
cords
just happened. We're at the right
I've
place
bought,
at the right
and
time as we see it. We
I
see
buy
it.
all this aftermarket
And
stuff. I don't buy the
we showed it.
$30
It's there,
ones
it's
from
there.
Apple all the time.
Be right back.
It's
Grab a beer.
amazing
Cheers,
to
thank
me
you.
why they don't work forever.
Machinists.
Why do
Thank
they
you
work for a
coming
year
on
and they don't
panel
work
for
anymore?
The last beers and cheers. You know, Machinists came on. That was amazing.
The last time I bought chargers like this,
I think other
I
people
bought
were
a
talking
pack
a
of
lot.
6.
He didn't get to say many words. Sometimes it happens. But I'm sure Machinists will have more.
Gary, good to see you in the house.
It is
Thanks for
warm.
coming in.
Cheers.
Yeah, I don't know if I've I don't know if I've ever
I
seen
think
these.
it's warmer yesterday than now,
710.
but I'm wearing a small sweater yesterday. It wasn't.
But apparently that's
Hopefully
all
this
they
was
have
clear
here.
this morning.
I've got a shirt underneath one of these.
Oh yeah, so okay.
Underneath this, I'm good now.
I'm trying to I unplugged the battery charging. I'm trying to cool the
Jeff's
phone
also
down.
streaming at the same time.
I don't even need the battery. I got 92%.
His will likely go on longer than mine will for today. I just wanted to come on and say hi. I'd already set the stream. And, you know, we're just enjoying our time here in Ottawa. Scheiser lives here, but Jeff and I are from the Toronto area. Me more so from Niagara Falls, but yeah, a Texas-sized beer. There you go, yeah. Fry TV now, no doubt.
That's right, yeah. 450
And
likes.
then,
massive
yeah,
up
George,
chat,
the
yes,
screen should be okay. But thank you.
Oh damn! Oh shit!
If the screen's not working properly, I'm gonna ask a favor, just refresh. That usually helps. I'm sure for the most part it's okay.
Freebird Kate with the
My bedtime reminder just came up. Literally, I have a note. I have a thing that comes on the phone that says your bedtime now. It's 12 o'clock.
So we got a double Freebird King says Canadian.
Yeah, thank you, Scott.
Canadian antifreeze in moderation. Yes. Canadian antifreeze in moderation. That's a good way to put it. Freebird King for. Of course, yes. And Anna Curry, thank you so much. Thanks for the super chat. Not necessary, very much appreciated. And she says MSN all lives. Yes, it absolutely is.
It's not like it was a huge event or anything like that. It's not, I figured probably hundreds of people would show up, not thousands. And it might have hit like 300 people. It's all there. Everybody can go back and see. Yeah, it is Frag TV now. I get Siri to do everything, right? And I say like set a reminder, and you don't need to be reminded when to go to bed, but it's just something to if I'm stuck online and doing what I'm doing, it'll come by and say like, hey, it's time to pick up the pace, and remember, you want to wake up at 7 or 8 o'clock, not 9 or 10 or 11 o'clock, right? That's really what the reminder should say. Thank you, George. And cheers, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for the thumbs up as well. This is a much different kind of stream than I usually do anyway, different from what we've done yesterday and today in the afternoon.
This little bit is a bunch of sips.
Well, Jeff will cheat and count that as one beer. Jeff will say like, yeah, well, no, I had one. We only had one.
This is two.
It's two, yeah.
No, this is two. This is 2 beers. It's not one. Yeah.
That's why I'm taking.
That's why it is. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Oh shit.
Scheiser's doing me.
Network connection. Dude. How are we doing? Oh, dude.
What on earth?
Guess what? The
Nobody drinks slower than me.
I gotta buy more data again, guys. Stand by. I know you can hear me audio. I have to buy more data. Hang on 1 second.
Are you actually buying data right this second?
Yeah. Dude, it's like $100 today. If I buy more data, it's $100 I just spent on data.
I just spent $100 on data for that.
For like, 2 streams, $100?
I got 18 days left to go. I have to top it up.
So you can hear me, but you can't see me. The video's jumping.
And then Gary, hopefully you feel better shortly. Thank you. And yeah, thank you, Marcus Adventures. You and me both.
I know you can hear me.
Thank you for that. I don't have to get up early, but I know what you mean.
Yes, I'm gonna buy data right now. I just gotta hit. What is it? Airbnb, right? Hold on 1 second, guys. I literally gotta buy data.
Jeff's literally buying data.
I'm buying
while
data.
he's streaming.
Okay, 1 second. This is.
It is, Yasmin. There's a few things in Canada that we really have horrible situations with.
Stand by.
So our cell phone companies, we choose based on who we dislike the least. I don't know if there's anybody who actually likes their cell phone company. And then our postage is out of control. For me to send something to Jeff's house or Scheiser's house is probably anywhere from $10 to $15 if it's small, and it has to be small and light. And then airlines. For me to fly from Toronto to Ottawa would probably be in excess of $500.
I sent it. Let's see if it changes.
It's not like the United States where some people fly to Vegas for dinner because it's only $100. Here, it's something else. Yeah, we don't have unlimited data. It's impossible to find that in Canada. Even if something says unlimited, what they mean is you get it up to a certain point, and then they throttle you. They knock the rate at which your data comes through, if that makes sense, the kilobytes or whatever it is. The bandwidth, so that you may not even be able to stream.
I know you can hear me, but
yeah, Frag TV now, it's crazy. This is why so many Canadians will drive to Buffalo and fly from Buffalo to wherever they're going, anywhere in the world actually, but especially in the States. If I was going to Vegas, especially I live in Niagara, but even from Toronto, I would drive to Buffalo. It's cheaper to pay to have your car in Buffalo for a week and fly wherever you're going. Taxes are out of control. They made a joke in I forget which show it was, if it was Family Guy or one of them, and they're like, oh, we're going to Canada, and they're like, yeah, well, I hope you like taxes.
Thanks for the super chat. Cheers.
Taxes can get in excess of 40%, depending on your tax bracket, for income.
Unless it didn't send.
After you've already paid your income taxes, now you go to the register. It's 13% in our province for everything. From cars to chocolate bars. Liquor has tax built in to the price, but
just stand by.
still there.
Just stand by.
I haven't looked for a long while at where our standard of living is in the world compared to other countries. I worked on a cruise ship in 1996 in Bermuda, and I was the DJ for the summer. It was wonderful, like a great experience and everything else. But I had heard that Bermuda was the highest standard of living in the world at the time. I don't know if that's true. It's something I'd heard. Alcohol's expensive. I can't be certain, but it seems now that it's about $2 a drink. So if you buy a case of beer that's not cheap, let's say not like, you know, the cheapest one that they have, it seems to be about $2 for each bottle. Pardon me, and I could be wrong. That might be just Coronas and things, and then because I don't buy a lot. And then when it comes to liquor, yeah, like so a 26 ounce would probably be $50 too. It used to be $25.
Who am I texting here? Who was the?
I'm gonna have to see what comes up, Canadian Kevin. Thank you for asking. Yeah, so I've heard that there will be activity on February the 17th. And now that you're mentioning the 18th, I'll keep my eye on that. And if I can be there, then I'll make sure that I'm there. But thank you for mentioning it because you're giving me something to look forward to and see.
I think that says 224, right? Text it 224.
We had heard there might be something here.
Type B.
It's a lot easier for me to be in Toronto, but we'll see. But also, I might do something depending on what Chuck's going to do. So if he's going to go somewhere, I might go to the other one.
Okay, hold on.
We'll see.
Trying to get down. Stand by. 224. Where's my text on there? Messages, right? Okay, here we go.
I don't know if that's in line for ITV Now in Texas with what we would pay here. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's possible to pay less than $2,500 in taxes, property taxes in Ontario or anywhere else. But I'm just not I'm not up with the numbers and ratios well enough. But that is a lot of money. You know, nice to have 5.5 acres. That's great. But yeah, that's a chunk of change, man. You can buy a car for that, somewhat. Okay, thank you, Peter Dell from Australia. Oh, Canadian Kevin's going to be there. Then hopefully you'll come and say hi if I can make it there.
Let's see if it fixes. I just tried it from the tablet. I don't know if it's going to work.
And Michael's Adventure, thanks for letting that run. For anybody that is watching or letting the stream run, I do appreciate that too. I always appreciate every moment everybody can spend. I know different people are doing different things. We could even have Restream going out right now. Tommy Temper's been doing a bit of that. I appreciate that. Ronnie News Network. I'm not sure if she's been on again this weekend. I looked, I didn't see anything. And then Mandrake was restreaming a lot of stuff on Twitch.
Oh my God! The order can't be completed. Why?
I don't even know the name of the place, George. Some bar, and then we'll just move to another. Probably move to another place.
I have 2 more things to try. I'm going to. I can try the Wi-Fi. Yeah, I know, right? I'm gonna try the Wi-Fi. Actually, I can try the Wi-Fi.
Rhubarb Festival, yeah.
The Wi-Fi is going to be better than
where you are.
We're Toronto right now. And then
Canadian Kevin will be streaming as well. That'll be cool.
Stand by. Let me get the Wi-Fi. We
always promote anybody that we find with other channels, no matter what network they're on. Try to get everybody a few more subs, a few more viewers and stuff like that. We find that a lot of people, if they're not like a, you know, like a diehard fan, let's say that I was out streaming and I happen to be somebody's favorite, let's just say, then if they had a choice, they would stick on mine, no matter who we promote.
Yeah,
same for everybody. Everybody is somebody's favorite, right? But
stand by.
when some people are following some of what we've been doing, they'll be having a few streams going at a time. A lot of people put it on a television or a computer. You can have different windows rolling. But that's cool.
My data plan from Cuba.
And then thank you, Merrick.
I'm going to try to turn on Wi-Fi, but we have to get the password. Just stand by.
Yeah, Bautissimo's just a robot. I love it because it does that welcome message. It's just too bad if
Why would it not bump
somebody, you know, we do so much work to get people to eventually find our channels and come to our videos. It would be a shame for anybody to not feel welcome and take off. So just in case the moderators miss it, or if I'm in the middle of a long-winded speech and I don't get to somebody, I just want to make sure they do feel somewhat welcome. But I love that robot for that reason, and it keeps incredible statistics in the background, and I use those all the time. And then Nightbot obviously is good for a few things and very popular, very recognizable. Stream Elements is the best one for timers. They don't run into each other, so it doesn't spam the chat. And then Streamlabs is something that just comes along with Streamlabs desktop. I've been using that a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Fried TV Now's got a few streams going on. Tommy Temper had me on for a while. He must have stepped away when I ended my stream, but when I got back to my hotel, it was still like running with a black screen. But he does a lot of restreaming too, but he's been great this weekend.
Add data to your plan now.
YouTube only. Yeah, Canadian Kevin, I'm primarily YouTube. This weekend I tried a couple of restreams, so it would go out to Twitch and Facebook, but YouTube is really where it's at for me right now. I just try to have everything so I know how they all work.
Stand by.
I got a music channel where I have a little bit of copyright-free music that I own, but I put that out so everybody can use it. But that channel, part of me, I'll often do streams that are out on DLive and Trovo and Twitch.
All right, stand by. We might get more data. Stand by. Error. We were unable to process it.
And then Dana's going to be there on the 19th. And Merrick, you mean in Ottawa?
Bricks.
If I'm pronouncing that right, forgive me if I'm not.
Alright, I gotta call them and yell at them tomorrow, so right now I'm gonna get the Wi-Fi, so stand by.
My screen just went dark. I don't know if that's a warning.
Awful, man. Awful. We lost 100 people.
Pardon me, I'm just trying to catch my battery situation.
Wi-Fi.
It might be okay. See this? Why does this one want to charge? Oh. Come on now. This cable might be fried already. Why do these cables fry? Why does that happen? How is it possible? Interesting, Merrick. And she stole my thunder. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for everything this weekend. I know you've been there as well. Scratch and PPA, of course, is everywhere all the time. I am constantly amazed. How you feeling after walking around for a while today like that?
I'm alright, I'm not tired.
Alright, we got the Wi-Fi, let's see if it works. Yeah, let's see. We're transitioning to Wi-Fi, let's see how strong the Wi-Fi is. And let's see that we can do this while we're live. I've never done this. I hope Prism's gonna hang on to this. I gotta be very careful. I don't minimize. Alright, don't close the damn app. Okay. Here we go, guys.
We're about to find out if Prism has
running at like one one like something different.
Disconnect
Stand by, stand
protection
by.
like Streamlabs.
It's
My
getting-
disconnect
here we go,
protection
here we go,
has been
stand by,
working
stand by.
fine the last while, which
Okay,
is great.
just stand by.
And Canadian Kevin, thank you. Thank you for being here this weekend. Thank you for being here right now. And yeah, if I
Hope you
can,
guys are still here.
if we can cross paths, that'll be
Are we still
wonderful.
live? Okay. Yeah.
Truth is, I live close to Niagara Falls
No,
now,
they said
a little bit farther,
that one.
and but I'm in Toronto all the time. Jeff and I work
Stand
together
by, guys. Yeah.
full time anyway. I'm wondering about why my cable's frying, but I see that the ends are dirty. Between the snow and everything else today, maybe that's part of it. Now I gotta go and have the phones looked at too, because they could have,
Let's see if we're connected.
one of the things I think had happened is the end of the cable probably fell on the floor of the truck coming out of my phone one time a long time ago, and I might have stepped on it, or it, got into some snow and stuff like that. So I guess not only the snow but the dirt and everything. So the next time you put it in the phone, now that's got dirt and everything in it
Nope,
as
all
well.
right, capital L, capital L. I messed up. All right, capital L. Hold on one sec. All right, we're about to. We're gonna do it. We're
Had
gonna do it.
to get a guy to clean the phone out.
All right, we're about to get on. Okay, let's see if this gets better. We're on, guys.
Jeff, we'll see what kind of
Oh yeah, you're right.
voice Jeff has left tomorrow.
All right.
A lot of people
Oh, there you
joke.
go.
It's funny because I say, like, Jeff, you're screaming. He's like, oh no, I know. Now he actually just says to the chat,
Let me know if
he's
we're
like,
better.
okay, don't worry guys,
We're on
I'll be
Wi-Fi.
screaming
I hate
afterwards.
using Wi-Fi, man.
It's like, for now I'm keeping it quiet, but I'll scream after. All right.
Let me know. How are you?
Good now.
Fixed.
I should have, Scheiser's nursing is here, but I should have told
Oh,
you
cheers,
we'll
by the way, guys.
think about going somewhere else, like, for the next one if
Hey,
there's something.
we're back. Wi-Fi still on? Wi-Fi's good.
Yeah, no, he does that all the time, Eric, actually.
Can't get into Wi-Fi? It's actually
Oh,
slow
snowing hard in Belleville, yeah. Canadian Kevin.
Cheers.
Now, I'm lucky I happen to drive a truck. It's got 4x4, so I just drive anyway. It doesn't bother me, but I'll be going like 401 all the way, so don't have that plowed long before I get to it. I'm not in a rush. Tomorrow I'll wake up, check out, I don't know, 11, whatever.
120
I'll make
gigs.
sure that I hit the market so that I can get my local honey before I hit the road.
Cheers.
It's the most important order of business.
Yeah, Orchidelia, look, yeah. These aren't normal Coronas, Orchidelia. Look at this. Are you kidding me?
Thanks, Sock. Good to see you here.
Look,
Thank you for
1,
coming in.
2, 3. It's a three-handed Corona. Yeah, not happy. Yeah, pulling summer out of Lake Zone. Cheers, guys. Thanks for joining out here. Well, I guess that answers the question. I guess I'm stuck here anyway at this bar. So.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, damn.
Canadian Kevin came over.
Huh?
Canadian Kevin came over here.
That's good. Oh, dude. We're so tapped out on shots. This one I actually will send back to you.
But thank you for that. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up as well.
Shit, Kenner, I actually have to get back to you. Double shot of JD now, each. I know Kevin
Oh,
will.
I can't.
He's
I can't
tapped
do it.
out,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'm tapped out. We did the coffee that him and I did. We did
But hold on,
two doubles.
Scheiser. Do you have to get up early or do you have to be coherent early? Because there's a difference, right?
Both.
I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna give it back, Kenner.
Ivan, I wonder,
shots.
I don't know if there's any truth to it. I had heard that the sales of Corona actually went down, literally because of that. People were thinking,
No,
I don't know
Kenner.
if
I
that
know
could
they're not
be true.
gonna- I know they're not gonna do bullshit, Kenner.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Anything's possible. But
Two shots. Dude. Oh, two. Oh my God, I didn't read that right.
Double.
Oh, two double. Dude, I wouldn't make that hotel check. I wouldn't make that.
Oh, thank you. We almost hit 100 thumbs up. Thank you. Yeah, this is a much more tame stream than anything. I tend to do a lot more. It's not over the edge and fast paced and high energy like Jeff. I do a bit of outdoor streaming, walking around Niagara or wherever I happen to be and things like that. And a lot of random videos, unboxings and things like that. But yeah, it's great to hit 100 thumbs up. Every single one matters. So thank you, everybody. And thank you to anybody running the stream in the background. Jaden might be listening or might still be here. Thank you for coming in.
Shit.
Don't tell me that.
This is
Is that what it means? I never looked that up, Ivan. That's interesting to know.
Nope, Mortadilla.
Makes sense because there's a crown on the logo, right?
He's gonna run out the damn door.
I will. I'll go home.
Okay, thank you, Canadian Kevin. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. I'll be streaming the drive in the morning if anybody feels like keeping me company. But I don't know when I'm doing another one.
I already said at the beginning. I said when we got here.
Go ahead, I'll ask you. You don't believe me?
I said when I got here, no shots. So.
Kenner paid for us to do 2 doubles of JD each. And I already knew, but we already called, I know we're going to do that. So now it's like, I gotta return this to Kenner now.
Oh, that's funny.
I know.
Well, Kenner has to know though, but I don't.
I know Kevin does.
So, yeah, you can never hold that against Jeff. If anybody wants me to do a challenge, yeah, I can't do, I don't do it. I don't.
Now, could I do a shot or two or something? Maybe, yeah. Me, I don't.
Oh, look at that.
Kenner, what do you do, man? What do you do? I know I owe you.
The Shoe 73, our friend that we met up with last night.
But I know.
Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you very much for coming out with us.
I gotta figure something out. I don't know. Okay,
which one do you like, Fried TV? The Puff Daddy or the original? It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how they keep on going under.
LC Mass loves LC. Yeah, he said each, yeah. But that's impossible.
I have to admit I like both. I love, you know what I really liked a lot? I used to be a DJ for like 25 years and then I worked in radio and all this. I started doing a little bit of it again this year for a few months, and in the summer it started. And I had to get up on the music. I haven't been in it for a while, so I had to like just refresh myself, and I got into all these tracks. He might play it, but Lotto, that Big Energy, which is the remake of the remake of the remake or whatever. That Tom Tom Club track that turned into a Mariah Carey track and everything.
And I won't make the hotel checkout.
There you go, yeah. Lots of us will always like want to hear the classic. But I have to admit, that Lotto remake, that Big Energy, I was loving it.
I am in the chat.
Yeah, I still, my one guilty pleasure in life is vinyl records. I still buy them to this day. Someday I keep promising to bring my records out of storage. I've spent more money storing them than I have buying them, but I still have everything I had. I switched to CDs around the year 2000 for the most part. I still was getting a lot of vinyl, but I stopped for a while, and I don't know, 5, 6 years ago, right around the beginnings of YouTube, I started buying vinyl again occasionally. I buy 5 or 10 records a year. I get them as gifts. This Christmas, I was given the Prince album as a picture disc. It's beautiful. I will eventually do an unboxing kind of thing with that, a review of a few records.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so Kenner.
Yeah, I have a lot of classic stuff. I was a bit of a fanatic, so I would go way overboard with my collection.
We don't have a server. We are serving ourselves, which means we're getting up to the bar to get it and then coming back. It's faster service that way. So, but I'm being honest, there's no.
Oh, I always get up and just get it. I don't. Yeah.
But I mean, last night. Oh, by the way, Kenner, I didn't even tell you. So when we left, the girls, we were waiting to get Uber. The girls left, and it was all, please come back, please live stream. Come back next week, come back tomorrow, come back every day, as I thought it was. And they're like, man, you and your live streams, you guys are the best. And all we do is, I'm sure Scotty, you want
anytime
Scotty?
going out like this,
They'll want him to perform.
of course, anybody that would be serving
He brought
would be
his
happy
crew.
to have us back because
That's amazing.
typically we
So let me know what.
we should be fair or generous
tip
enough
the
when
bar
it comes
person
to
then.
tipping
Okay,
and stuff like that. But
Alright, so-
sometimes it gets
okay,
like far
fair enough, fair
overboard.
enough.
Jeff last night was
And,
like super chatted
one thing,
tips
okay,
extra
shit.
for the server, and I'm sure they really enjoy
Yeah, she
that.
killed
So
me,
of
but
course we get
it was-
to hear
it was,
like,
but we're
come
being
back
honest,
anytime, guys.
I'd probably give you 2, but
That happens
I know.
every day, I think.
Now, Shizer, fair enough. And
I can hear even my own voice has had it for the weekend. I got to rest up for Tuesday.
Be somewhere for 8 a.m.
Tomorrow will be a
when he
bit
did
pain because
call
I'll
it,
be in the car.
he
I
still
won't be
did
screaming
4.
and yelling probably.
Like, so there's 2 double shots. Oh, sorry, yeah. Well, yeah, actually, 2 double shots. Shizer and I did 2 double shots of coffee and what was it called?
Oh yeah, Cointreau. Cointreau is something we all had for the first time today. Coffee and Cointreau from
He did
Stephanie Berry.
a tall boy of something.
It's interesting.
And I've already done another one of these. Like each one of these are 2. So I'm starting to buzz. So we technically did 4 shots. But it was mixed. It was mixed with, mixed with coffee. But I mean, it's, 2 shots, we carry back to back. I don't know what he's saying. Oh, you saw, you were looking. Okay, yeah. Well, you know I'm never lying. I'm never lying. So,
We did it, guys. 100 thumbs up. So thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, Fried TV now. So what I do videos of like 2 or 3 of them. They're really not very entertaining, and I haven't put the effort into like get involved in vinyl record collecting communities to try to push that stuff farther. I just do them anyway. It doesn't matter how many people watch. Those are the only videos I seem to enjoy actually filming for some reason.
I'm already buzzed.
So I'll continue to do them. If I ever do get my collection out,
we'll figure it out.
4,000 records. Most of it's garbage. Most of it's like cool stuff. Part of me thinks that we're promoted by record labels but may not have become popular. A lot of imports, because I was a fanatic, so I would like go way overboard and buy a lot of stuff. So I had everything that was popular for like nightclub DJs for those years. I have a lot of 70s and 80s, but primarily from the early 90s.
500 likes,
Yeah, 4,000 is 50 crates. Every milk crate, which is a different size in the United States than it is Canada, actually. It fits in the United States milk crates. 80 records in general. Well, they're all different sizes. Let's just say that the basic ones, you can fit 80 comfortably in a record crate without destroying them. So it would work out to 50 crates of records. Those IKEA shelves that everybody seems to have on YouTube, the biggest one with 25 squares, imagine having 2 of those in your house. It's beyond 5 feet. It's like 5.5 feet wide by 5.5 feet tall. You'd have to have 2 of them. You need a 12-foot wall almost to handle that.
HK 57 in the house. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you, sir.
Yeah, I don't drink because literally, Shizer is with us. That's XIZOR is his name in the chat when he comes in. I don't drink a lot just because, well, typically I don't think I would have anyway, but I did have like a doctor ask me once, my family doctor, he goes, do you drink a lot? And I said, well,
yeah, I appreciate it.
So I got this liver thing that I gotta take care of. There's nothing wrong now that can't be fine, but if I overdo it now, then I could be asking for trouble. So whose fault is it when I become 70 years old and I got liver problems when I do now, right? So I try to take it easy. Not that I can't drink at all. It's not at that point or anything like that, but don't overdo it is probably the best idea for me.
And we do it. But 20% of the time,
It's a time, Fried TV now. I can't tell you how many times I've moved those records too.
I can lean a little bit. I can lean 2 if I had to.
Yeah, falling asleep, Ivan, yeah.
I'm getting up later. I think I know you are.
I'll be up at like 7 in the morning, so I think so.
I mean, so we want the streets to clear anyway, Kevin and I, before we get to drive back. So. Elsie's laughing at the situation.
Oh, I'll never look like I have too much. It never happens. Not to mention, you know, not that it's an accomplishment by any means,
Alright,
but
I'll be right
Jeff
back.
and I used to work in nightclubs and bars. So we drank, almost like it was a part of the job, right? I started as a DJ, but I eventually started managing and then eventually running places. And, you know, it just gets like ridiculous. I ran one of the biggest places in Toronto for a while. It's called Mansion. Had a capacity of 3,000. I was responsible for half of it. It was 4 floors, and that was something else. But that was it. After that, that was just about the end of that, the end of DJing, everything. And I craved the day that I would almost be a normal human being and be able to get up in the morning at 7 or 8 o'clock and go to bed at midnight. And I love it. I love like having those hours now as opposed to being a night owl up until 4, 5, or 6 o'clock every day. Yeah, thank you everybody. I mean, you know, I hope here in my channel things are a little bit different than a lot of them. I keep a tighter chat just because I have viewers of all ages, right? It really doesn't get very heated over here most of the time. I hope everybody will have patience. You know, we never know what anybody's ever been through. I have to admit, when I was walking out of the place today, I said like thank you to a couple of the cops. Some of the police officers, whether it's authentic or not, is, you know, let's say beside the point, but we're there, not to mention last year, I don't know if we recognize anybody or not, but, you know, we're there for more than 5 or 6 hours yesterday and more than 5 or 6 hours today. So we're talking 12, 13, 14 hours. And when you're just walking in a circle with the same people, you know, there's nods, hello, and there's, you know, not every police officer over there looked like they were ready to pounce, right? Of course, we saw a little bit of that. We saw a lot of friendly conversation, and I found that last year here in Ottawa as well, and I always find it, right? So I've been lucky in my life. When I've been driving and pulled over by police, I've been let off half the time. Half the time they could have given me tickets, they let me go. I've had my share of tickets, but just for simple things, speeding, seatbelts, like whatever it happens to be, over a lifetime, right? But you know, today there was a couple of officers, and they're considerate. They step out of the way as any normal person would do. If somebody's walking by you, pardon me, excuse me, you know, nods, hello, and you know, things like that. A lot more people are a lot more friendly. I tend not to interact, but you know, I don't have a hatred. You know, I tend to be paranoid, so I'm always suspicious of everybody anyway, but whether that shows or not. I just think that, and I'm not right, and I wouldn't blame anybody for being upset for some of the things that we've all seen, especially now. There's worldly news out there, and I'll tell you right now, if I had to go back and do life over, and somebody had said, would you consider being a police officer? No chance at all. When I was young, we had a guy who used to come to all the schools. His name was Officer Jim, and he came from our 22 division in Toronto. And I believe that the idea was to try to get police in front of young children to get them to not be intimidated, to understand that they can be friendly and stuff like that. So, like I said, my own personal experience has been half and half. Last year, when you saw any of my footage, if you did, from the Freedom Convoy, you would see police officers walking by, and since I'm holding a camera, you can see when they're looking like right at me. You can't see me, but you can see them look at me and give the nod, hello, or whatever. So, you know, it is what it is, right? And then thank you, Ghost Dog. On Tube, yes, Hong Kong.
Because I lost my voice, yeah. The chat's laughing, they're like, Jeff, you're not as loud today. I'm like, yeah, because I lost my voice.
Oh, absolutely, I think that, Merrick. I absolutely think that it's possible. I like to believe that anything's possible. You know, that's not true, but you know what I mean. But I like to believe, for the most part, everything is always a spectrum. And even though police officers, as we know them, and I'm no authority, I have no idea all their different divisions and what all the different roles are that they play, how they interact with each other. But it's always a spectrum. They can't all be left-wing extremists, right? No group of people can be that far. Not to mention, some people have their eyes opened, and it doesn't matter whether it's right or left. It goes both ways. Some people used to be conservative, think more liberally now. Some people who used to be left-wing think more conservatively now, or however you want to put it, right? So I believe it's always a spectrum, and that means that there have to be some police officers. Why would anybody let me off a ticket? Why would they? Because they're thinking, okay, this guy's not a domestic terrorist. Right? Some police officers there might think, oh, this guy's associated with these people, he must be a domestic terrorist. There must be some cops who are like, this guy's probably got, I don't know, a kid and a nephew and a niece, celebrates Christmas like most of us do, eats his Thanksgiving dinner like everybody does, and hangs out with his friends and drinks his own out of the same bottle that I do. You know, in a perfect world, maybe we'd end up somewhere at a poker table playing together, you know, and agreeing on a lot of different things. I believe that. So yes, I believe that some could even be on the extreme conservative side. Never mind our side or the freedom fighter side or the freedom convoy side, even farther, for sure.
No, hell no. This is the best table.
I believe it's possible.
This whole like Felipe, yeah, like Felipe and Cuba.
Yeah, Ghost Dog, I hope some people will go back and watch some of that, but thank you for mentioning that. Yeah, we actually, I wasn't expecting it. I didn't know what to expect this weekend. At the beginning of today's stream, right away there was a group of people heading over to the CBC to do a bit of a protest demonstration type thing there. It was very small, but we were there. So I went to go see that. There was a few speeches there. There wasn't a lot of speeches this weekend. It's not a protest on its own, like the Freedom Convoy last year where I covered tons of the speeches. But yeah, it was something else, that's for sure. And Moroccan, good to see you in again.
Oh man, right?
I would dance, but I can't show it.
Yeah, I just
I can't, like, because of DJ or
yeah, police officers have always, that I know of, police officers have always been involved in all of the major parades, whether it's a Pride parade or a Boy Scout parade or a Christmas parade and things like that. Things like that are changing in Toronto. They've changed over the last many years. I got my own opinions about that, but I'll take it easy for today. I believe that they should have the same right to representation as anybody else. And yeah, I don't want like maybe every child that grows up to think that, you know, cops are out to get them. That can't be the case. I'm really, you know, brokenhearted if that ends up being the case. But I'd like to hope not, right? I'd like to think not.
yeah, really massive upside. Thank you so much, Mary Queenie. Thank you so much.
How are you?
facing us. Camera's facing us.
YouTube.
What the fuck is this all about?
Oh, it's you. Both of us have YouTube channels.
Oh yeah.
You guys good?
Yeah, man, we're
Doing a
good.
good job.
Good?
Sounding good.
I know, but what's this all about?
Oh, YouTube.
Just travel and showing the.
What's the hashtag?
Oh,
the channel.
the
Yeah.
channel.
Oh, the channel. Like, who the fuck are you guys?
I know. You have a card. I might have a card.
Yeah.
Let me. No, I'm trying to see if I have it. I know. I've got to. Here. So this one's mine anyway. It's, so I have like a travel channel. So I travel the world.
Nice. Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. He's got a
Is this
different
a
one.
sports channel?
Here you go.
I mean, it's everything.
No, nothing like that. Yeah.
Drinking,
travel.
yeah, it's a good time.
Good luck, guys.
Cheers,
Appreciate
guys.
it, man.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Take care.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, cool, man.
So here's the thing too. I have to admit that I don't believe that I'm a fanatic, right? And when we talk about the spectrum, I might find myself to be thinking more conservatively on most things, right? But I don't believe I'm an extremist because I can clearly identify extremists on both sides. I had somebody during the Freedom Convoy last year say to me, Kevin, you know you're inviting a lot of right-wing extremists into your channel. And I said, don't worry, there's enough left-wing extremists to balance it out, right? So, I have to admit, like, so Ivan, when you're mentioning that, I don't know the details of the specific idea that you're talking about. What I can tell you is I'm going to screenshot that right now, if I can get it right. Why can't I screenshot? I can't screenshot.
Oh yeah,
there it is. So now, what I can do is go back afterwards, and I'll be able to look up what you're talking about, Ivan, and better educate myself. Because I'd rather admit that I don't know well enough to even have a tiny bit of an opinion.
It's like a Sunday night, and it is a hard take at this place. This is, I've been to a few places.
Yeah, Jeff will go all night. Yeah, no, Merrick, I just mean screenshotting the conversation now. So, like Ivan's just mentioning a specific situation, I want to go and see what that is so that the next time that the conversation comes up, I have like a bit of a clue about what has happened, because I don't know right now. This is part of the thing that I talk about when it comes to this kind of when it comes to any kind of a politically charged debate or conversation, is that I say, I wish that when an argument or debate comes up, that both sides will at least be willing to listen. And, you know, I'm never going to be the kind of person to say, well, I did my research. I think that's disrespectful to people who do research for a living. That's a real thing, right? But to say we did our research, I would like to at least see a couple of things, try to find a little bit of left and a little bit of right as well, so that I can see what they're both saying. Because brainwashing can go both ways. If you only read one article of anything, you're only getting one perspective. But I'd like to see two or three, at least to have a clue, say, okay, I have to make my own judgment call on what I believe here. I'd like to see some footage, if I can believe that that's real too.
I don't mind dancing.
Thank you, she stole my thunder.
I was looking at
Alright.
Why can't I remember what this is? Beatniks, right?
Yeah, you know, well, that's, you know, you guys don't dance. Oh, the situation. Alright, well, I'm
maybe
not
I'm
gonna dance
wrong.
over there. I'm gonna dance here, but I mean,
Oh yeah, they are. They're dancing.
it's gotta be, okay. If I hear
We've been asked
like,
not to show what's going on in the bar. There's a couple of people dancing around and stuff.
I'll do a little something.
Orcadilly, you can't go in the dance floor.
Yeah, well, not for the dance floor, but maybe
DJ
here.
doesn't want to film.
But here, okay, if I hear something I like, I'll do a little twirl, I'll do something regular.
Okay, thank you everybody for hanging out. I'm going to cut it short now myself, just because I can feel my voice struggling. I want to save a little bit for tomorrow. I have to be ready to get back to work and everything else after tomorrow and Tuesday and everything else. But thank you everybody for hanging out. I really do appreciate every moment that everybody's spending. Those thumbs up really do help. Sharing helps. And the rest of the Freedom Convoy footage and even the anniversary weekend stuff from today should all be up. Except only for copyrights. I'll chop those out if I have to, but we've been good so far. So we can go back and see all the things there as well. And thank you, Merrick. And then thank you, Fry TV Now. I'm looking forward to seeing more of what you're doing. I will look up the pecan butter video as well. And subscribe to PPA, my dear friend. I don't know how to thank you enough. So thank you again. And hopefully we'll see everybody again soon. Yasmin, thank you. Thank you to everybody who's still here. Ghost Dog, thank you. Thank you for the like. And thank you, Michael's Adventures. Anybody who's still in the chat, anybody who's still watching or listening, we might have been on Twitch and Facebook as well, so thank you for anybody over there. We'll see you again in the morning. I'll be driving back to Toronto. Thanks, everyone. That's Shizer and Travel Fun 69.
I'll do it. Okay.